Didn't even get to cross.
How's it going, everybody? Rednecks again, 89 coming at you again with another Madden 16 news video. This one's going to be a day late, like the last one was. I had to go to work today. I worked 11 to 11, and the rating came out as soon as I was getting off work, or before I got off work. So we got the NFC West team overall and some player ratings today. We'll jump right into it. Coming in number 4 in the NFC West will be the 78 overall St. Louis Rams. The Rams may not make the playoffs this year in the crowded NFC West, but they are tough out. The arrival of Nick Foles from the Philadelphia Eagles, he will be a 78 overall. He will be starting at quarterback. He will quickly become acquainted with their large tight end Jared Cook, who is an 84 overall, and wide receiver Kenny Britt, 82 overall. The Rams have a pair of capable running backs in rookie Todd Gurley and Trey Mason. Gurley is an 80, Trey Mason is a 79. The defensive line is the strength of this team, with such starters as Robert Quinn, right end, 94 overall, and Defensive Rookie of the Year, Aaron Donald, a 92 overall. Defensive tackle, Nick Fairley comes over from the Detroit Lions. He's an 86 overall. And William Hayes, 86 overall, and Chris Long, 84 overall, will alternate at left end. Coming in at number 3 are the San Francisco 49ers, the Niner Miners. They come in at a 78 overall. The Niners weather the storms, change in the offseason. But they retained a few players to continue onward. The quarterback will be Colin Kaepernick again. He'll be an 81 overall. But they did let Frank Gore go into free agency, which I think is a big mistake. I mean, Frank Gore's been a staple of that team for years now, and I don't think they're going to have the tough back there because they're going to have Carlos Hyde, who will be a 77 overall. They got new additions. Torrey Smith from I believe the Ravens. He's an 86 overall. He joins Anquan Bolden, who will be an 88 overall as the wide receiver starters. And, of course, they have at tight end VD, Vernon Davis, as an 84 overall. Middle linebacker Navarro Bowman will be 93. Strong safety Antonio Bethea, 91. And right outside linebacker Alden Smith. Now, of course, Patrick Willis and Chris Borland both retired this year. That's going to be huge because then they don't have... because the Niners, I believe they run a 3-4, so they're going to be hurting for another middle linebacker. They're going to have to try and do something quick, but they will have youngster Aaron Lynch, 79 overall. He'll probably get the start over Ahmad Brooks. He comes in at 80 overall, which is surprising. Ahmad Brooks is a pretty good linebacker. Coming in number 3 in the division is the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I thought on this list that the Arizona Cardinals would be 3 and the Niners would be 2, but the other way around. So the Cardinals started out, as you remember last year, 11-3, and atop the NFC when injuries took their toll. Carson Palmer got hurt right after he signed that big contract. He comes in, he'll be the quarterback because he's healthy this year. He'll be an 83 overall. Wide receivers Larry Fitz, 87, and Michael Floyd, 83, our standout wide receiving duo, and new left guard from the 49ers, their division rival, Mike Iupati, 88 overall, joins left tackle Jared Veldheer, 90 overall, to form a dominant left side of the Arizona offensive line. In the secondary, they of course got Pat Pete in the cornerback spot, 89 overall. They got the Honey Badger, Tyrone Matthew, for free safety, 83 overall, and Deion Buchanan, 77 overall, there at strong safety. They have, at left end, they have Calais Campbell, who'll be a 95 overall. He'll be the defensive line star, but they will miss Donnell Dockett. Dockett went to the Raiders in the offseason. And coming in number 1, no surprise, Super Bowl runner-ups, the Seattle Seahawks. Or, I'm sorry, I know this is probably going to offend some of you Seahawks fans, but I mean, I live in Washington State. I am not a Seahawks fan at all. So around my household, we call them the Seattle Shithawks. Anyway, so the Seahawks come in at a 91 overall. They lost in the Super Bowl, of course, because Pete Carroll can't give the ball to beast mode, apparently. But so they have a quarterback, Russell Wilson, 89 overall, and halfback will be Marshawn Lynch, Mr. Beast Mode himself, 96 overall. And the welcome tight end of Jimmy Graham from the New Orleans Saints will come out at a 95 overall. The number 3 wide receiver spot may go to the Super Bowl standout Chris Matthews, who, if you remember, right before, I believe it was the Super Bowl, he was working in a Foot Locker, and then they called him. He's a big dude. He's I think 6'6", 6'5", somewhere in there. And he destroyed the Patriots secondary. It was amazing watching him play. Okay, so there are some questions on offensive line. Of course, Max Unger went to the Saints in the Jimmy Graham trade. So Lemire Jean-Pierre will have to come in at 72 overall, and we're trying to replace him. New additions to the defense will be cornerback Kerry Williams. I believe he came over from the Cardinals, Cardinals or something like that. He will start opposite cornerback Richard Sherman, who'll be a 97 overall, and an excellent safeties return with Earl Thomas III, 95, and Wham Bam Cam Chancellor at 95. Thomas III's a 90, or Wham Bam's 94. Thomas III is a 95. Now, that's it for the ranking, guys. So, as you probably don't know, if it depends on how much you watch football. I know this is just a Madden video, but if the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl this year, they'll be the first team since the 1990 to the 1993 Buffalo Bills to reach 3 consecutive Super Bowls. So I'm kind of rooting for them to break that because I am from Washington State, but at the same time not because I really like the Seahawks. But that's the rankings, guys. Defense, Seahawks are 91 overall. They're the second 91 overall. That is the highest. Is the Pats, who won the Super Bowl, and the Seahawks, who were runners up in the Super Bowl, both 91s, both great teams. Look for them to dominate in multiplayer and in MUT. Once again, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Redneck's Canadian 9, and I'm out of here. Peace.